But did you hear what happened on Alaska Airlines? This morning, an off-duty pilot is facing 83 counts of attempted murder after trying to shut off the engines on a commercial flight out of Washington State. Good Day Wake Up anchor Dan Bowens joining us right now. You got to get up pretty early in the morning to fool Dan Bowens. And this story, I can't get enough of it. It's crazy. How did this happen?
Yeah, absolutely terrifying, Rosanna. You're absolutely right. Unclear if those passengers on board actually knew what was happening, the potential danger that was going on up in the front of the plane. It was a terrifying situation, no doubt about it, as this potential crisis unfolded in midair. An off-duty pilot accused of attempting to sabotage an Alaska Airlines flight, leading to over 80 counts of attempted murder charges. That pilot in question was riding in the flight deck jump seat in the cockpit. That's a seat reserved for people not flying the plane when he allegedly tried to take the entire aircraft down. Okay, here's what happened. Flight 2059, operated by Horizon Airlines, was en route from Everett, Washington to San Francisco when a security threat was reported on board. That suspect is Joseph David Emerson. He's a pilot for Alaska Airlines. The 44-year-old was catching a ride in that jump seat on this Horizon Air flight on Sunday when authorities said out of nowhere he tried to deploy what's called the plane's fire suppression system. And that's an important system because it can cut off fuel to the engines. This is audio posted on the aviation website liveatc.net of how it all unfolded.
Okay, I'll just give you a heads up. We've got the guy that tried to shut the engines down out of the cockpit, and he doesn't sound like he's causing any issue in the back right now. I think he's subdued. Other than that, yeah, we warn law enforcement as soon as we get on the ground and park.
Pilot sounded pretty calm there, even though this was a chaotic situation. There were 4 crew members and 80 passengers on the flight. Emerson, that suspect, now facing 167 charges, including for attempted murder, 83 counts of that, and 1 count for endangering the aircraft. Now, our sister station out on the West Coast spoke with the pilot's neighbors in Pleasant Hill, California. They were shocked by this news. They say he's a family-oriented man, with some believing this may all be a big misunderstanding.
He's a very good dad, as far as I could tell. And, he's always playing with the kids, always doing things for them, taking them places.
Every time we go to Seattle, we're like, that could be our neighbor driving us, riding us there, piloting us there. But when I heard the news, I'm like, what?
It just is very surprising. It's scary. You hope that people are vetted.
He didn't talk about his job much, but he loved what I could tell, being a pilot and, getting new training and just enjoying his job. Our grandson goes over there when he's visiting us, and his kids come over here.
Super shocked, because he's not the kind of a person. There could be something we don't know yet, something not which can exonerate him, I hope.
And the quick response of the flight crew prevented fuel starvation, or those engines from shutting off. That pilot was then subdued, taken into custody. FAA records indicate that Emerson does have a valid license to fly planes. Alaska Airlines owns Horizon, which is the regional carrier. Officials say Emerson was off duty at the time, but he was authorized to occupy that cockpit jump seat. That's just how it works. According to local reports, he's expected to be in court at some point later on this afternoon. Remember, it's on the West Coast, so maybe a little bit later in the day, a couple hours from now.
We'll find out maybe a little bit more. Dan, I know that the stewards got on the intercom after all was said and done, and they subdued him, and they said he had a mental breakdown. I don't know if that was just an initial of, we have to say something.
Have to say something, because that plane did get diverted and didn't go to its final destination. And so you have to wonder exactly what this pilot was thinking, because by all accounts, his neighbors say he was just a regular guy, a family guy. So why would he want to take down this plane? You never know. I'm sure some of that will come out if there is a trial down the road, and some of the evidence that will be presented in court.
Meanwhile, God bless that pilot of Alaska Airlines.
Nice and calm.
Calm
nice
and
calm.
cool.
Oh my gosh. Want to have him as your pilot, right? He'll make sure you get you to your destination and a nice, easy way to get there.
That was unbelievable. All right, Dan, thank you. Appreciate that report.